So it's been a while since we've done any videos. We've just been so swamped at the shop. It's been hard to take time to shoot anything, but I figured I'd give everybody an update on what's been going on with the Shady80. It's come quite a ways in the last year or so. About a year ago, we knocked out really quick front bumper for it because I needed a place to mount the winch before we went on a trip. And it's got the old worn 95 Ti that came off my old 4Runner. So we knocked that out real quick. And about the same time, we knocked out a quick set of sliders. They're a little bit muddy because we went and played in the field yesterday, playing with the turbo. We're on 35-inch Yokohamas now, running a slinky suspension that we got from one of our good customers when they upgraded to heavier springs. So it's a little bit taller all the way around. Went with a 4x4 Labs rear bumper with no swing outs because I'm bad at backing into things. And then underneath here, put in an air tank for onboard air. I took the 529 gears and the lockers out of my old 4Runner buggy that was running 80 axles. So I swapped them into this, running the factory E-locker on the back, but an ARB in the front. So we need the onboard air for the air locker. And then we've got a little Puma compressor that I still need to mount in order to make everything work. We just haven't had time. The big project that we've been working on is adding a turbo to it, and made a full turbo manifold. It's kind of hard to see in there since I painted it black. But full turbo manifold, Borg-Warner turbo. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of this pod air filter and put the factory air filter housing back in here. But at the time, the bends I needed to make the inlet tubing was all out of stock, and I didn't feel like waiting and wanted to drive the turbo, so it's just got this little pod filter on here right now. But there you can see a little more of the manifold. The cheap exhaust paint from the parts store did not hold up, but it's fine. It's 10 gauge, or yeah, I guess 10 gauge is right. It's 1.5 inch Schedule 10 pipe that's 304 stainless, so it doesn't really need the paint. And then we've got Turbo Smart wastegate plumbed in off the side there. We're running 3-inch out of the turbo. And then it comes down here in the wheel well to a 3-inch cat. And then it reduces down to 2.5 inch and follows our exhaust out the rest of the way as just 2.5 inch exhaust. And then inside here, we've got gauges to make sure everything is staying all happy. So that's pretty much where we're at with the Shady80.